Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who don't know what the hell you are yet. This is On Point, where I am anything but. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those who know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong Pierre here, and today we're actually talking about porn. Now, for those of you who don't know what porn is the printed or visual display of sexual organs or sexual activity. In layman's terms, that's the visual of people having sex. Now, we live in a day and age where talking about sex alone is frowned upon, yet alone porn. Now, yes, right away, there's a time and place for everything, and talking to random strangers about porn probably isn't the best idea. However, once you get around to know somebody and feel comfortable with them, sex should be an open conversation. It's actually quite entertaining. But let's focus on the serious stuff first. If you restrict the conversation to sex, people will feel like themselves are restricted if they don't think or are into some weirder stuff. If we shun that conversation, then by some points we are denying that person to express themselves. If we become more open to talk about sex, that would help people tremendously be more comfortable with themselves, with their desires, with their wants, with their kinks, and what they can do to help a relationship. You know, spice things up a little bit. Now, believe it or not, it is possible to have a conversation about sex and porn. I've done it plenty of times, and I always start out with the biggest point of, it's hilarious. Here's how porn logic works. Oh no, my car died. Let's have sex. Oh no, I need to work out. Let's have sex. My kitchen sink is clogged. Let's have sex. You get where I'm going with this? Now, that's an overgeneralization of porn in general, but you get the idea, because porn is an industry and it caters to the needs and fantasies of others. And it is even known for hitting tiny niche markets. That's where the hilarious stuff comes from. Now, the porn industry is as old as it is huge. And no, I would not recommend using those as terms to look up. But it's an industry nonetheless, and it knows how to cater to different people in different markets. Porn parodies are hilarious. When you see the title Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Peen, you know it's A, hilarious, and B, it's aimed at gamers. So, it's a simple supply and demand. Really, there's a there's a need for it, and there are people who want it. But it goes deeper than that, the porn industry, that is. It even goes to the community itself and those who enjoy it. If there's a need for something and the mainstream industry isn't making it, then the people will provide what the people want. The term hentai is what literally translates into pervert in Japanese, but we know it as the drawn/cartoon porn. And yes, there are people across seas, or even here in the States, I'm pretty sure, that get together and work on them, and yes, that's part of the industry. But the term I was thinking about for this is, well, a certain C word. No, not that C word. The C word I was talking about is commission. People want their fix, and they're willing to pay for it. They'll commission artists to make special pieces for them. Now, this used to just be a job-to-job process for artists, but thanks to sites like Patreon, people can now support them a little more so they can, have better financial stability while working on more commissions for people. Now, it'd be one thing if they were doing it just for the money, but most of the people who are on Patreon and, draw and or animate all this porn want to do it and want to do the best that they can. They want to produce the best stuff for them and for their supporters. Now, even if you're not okay with porn or certain types of porn, that's fine. Just don't watch. If you are posting that what you're seeing before you is abhorrent, then I feel sorry for you, because somehow, by some means, your search engine brought you to that place, even though I'm fairly certain that search engines use extra little steps to prevent porn from coming up first. So you would have to type in something very, very unique to get to where you're going, or where you're at, I should say. Now, that's all I'm gonna say for this episode. It is what it is. I think people should be allowed to talk more about porn, sex, what have you, in a comfortable setting. So, thank you guys for watching. If everything you want to say, make some noise down in the comments below. And thank you for staying weird and watching something about porn that isn't porn.